So now up next, we're going to have a demo from TradeZero, and here to present is co-founder Don Pipitone. All right, welcome, Dan.
That was interesting. It's actually Dan Pipitone. Today we're here to talk about shorts. Got shorts. Do we have shorts? Oh. We do have shorts. Besides Mo's sexy legs up here, the kind of shorts we're talking about are these. Thanks, Mo. So there's one thing when you're selecting a broker-dealer and selecting different stocks that you want to trade. It's always one thing to be long and wrong. It's an entirely different thing to select a stock that you feel is going to go down, and then your broker doesn't have supply. So in answering the question of got shorts, TradeZero provides the answers. Typically, when a trader is trading something on the short side, they're faced with a few different challenges. Those are namely in supply and cost. So, for example, I've identified a stock that I feel is going to be going down, but like I said, there's no shares available. Or another scenario, I don't feel like waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to be the first one, being the early bird getting the worm. Am I still going to be able to short my stock, at a normal hour, 8:30, 9 o'clock? Or another scenario, the morning rush is over. It's 10:30, I'm in a short position, but I saw that there were no more shares available. So what do I do next? Then you have the issues of cost. Locate's too expensive. I'm going to pass on this one, even though I feel that my strategy tells me I should short it. Or I located the stock and my setup never materialized. Now I've spent that money and I have no way to recoup. Or amazing play. My setup worked out. I shorted the stock, made some money. Wouldn't it be great to recoup some of the costs that I just incurred? Or finally, hit my loss limit for the day, lick my wounds, come back tomorrow, fight again. So in answering the got short question, TradeZero provides the yes answer by giving traders access. And what we mean by access is access to short availability and locates through one of our 4 direct market access platforms. This is our Zero Pro short list window. So this is the interface by which you can locate stock. You can create a watch list of stocks to look at all stocks that you want to potentially short that day and interact with those that way. Same offering on the web. So whether you're a desktop user, a web user, or a mobile user, which, by the way, this version is just released today in all the app stores, TradeZero, where we're bringing the locate availability with you on the go. So prior to the TradeZero locator coming about, traders were faced with sourcing their locates using traditional liquidity sources. Those are your traditional easy-to-borrow lists, or those locate vendors, of which we are piped into 6 different vendors to create a robust supply. Additionally, TradeZero offers next-generation liquidity. So a few months ago, we stood at a Benzinga stage, and we talked about the imminent release of our locator 2.0. What this did was actually give us a 6th source of supply, whereby our traders, once they were done with those locates, for whatever reason, or any of the reasons I talked about earlier, they will now have the ability to mark the locate for credit, sell the locate for lack of a better term. So that in terms of supply and affording our traders with the access to the hard-to-borrow stocks, this creates one more pool of liquidity. Since July 22nd, the launch of this product, TradeZero has recycled over 2 million shares, and we facilitated an additional 4,500 trades of stock that wouldn't have happened had we not had the locator in place. So what's next? I'm not here to tell you only about what we've done in the past. We're working on the addition to the product, which is Name Your Price locates. Many times throughout many days, today was a perfect example. If you guys are aware, this morning we had a momentum play, SAEX, closed yesterday at $1. It opened today at about 4.5. So this was a super hard to borrow security. There was a low float stock. So can you imagine if 9 o'clock rolls around, we're fresh out of supply, all 5 vendors have been exhausted, the traders that have sourced locates internally have yet to put any up for sale because the stock is still up strong. But coming up with the mechanism by which, if you're a serious trader and you know that this stock has got room to move, and we were selling the locate at 10 cents this morning, why not give you the ability to say, hey, I'm going to offer 15 cents. I'm going to put in a bid, and I'm going to broadcast that bid to every one of the other users that were lucky enough to get shares of SAEX as a locate. That increased fee we're betting on will entice long holders of the locate to sell, keeping the wheel turning and always ensuring that if we're bringing some locate into our network, that there will never be no supply. So in answer to the question of got shorts, the answer is yes, and you can get it all TradeZero. The new bidding feature will be released on December 16th this year. Thank you very much.